as a buyer, when you do get the inspection and you get the report back, what is it, what's okay to ask the seller for, and what do you kind of leave alone so the deal will go through? Or just in your experience, I know you probably can't answer for every buyer, but what would your advice to a buyer be as far as the things that you push for and the things that you don't?
Absolutely, you have to have doorstops.
That's a joke,
Make
right?
Yeah, yeah. Door stops, and every plug needs to not be cross polarized. Yeah. Um, we try and tell our buyers, our purchasers, again, to look for things that cost thousands, not things that cost tens or hundreds.
Mhm.
Um, Especially in this competitive environment, people don't want to be nickel and dimed, by this nail pop, or that small little area of wood rot beneath one window that can be, covered with some caulk and some paint.
Mhm.
They don't want to be bothered. They just want an easy deal. But in my experience, even in a competitive environment like that, sellers um, want to know about and want to take care of things that are safety issues or that are structural in nature, because they're gonna, if you back out of the deal because of a structural problem or a mechanical problem, like the heating and air system, is 25 years old and it's rusted and it's releasing carbon monoxide, into the house because of a
Mhm.
crack danger. They want to know that, and they don't want to be responsible for killing your family when winter comes on because of a cracked heat exchanger.
Right.
And so the things, in my opinion, that are okay to ask for are the things that are structural in nature or that are safety related.
Mhm.
Um, um, an electrical issue. You found wires in the attic that have been gnawed on by rats or mice. That can cause a fire. And you need to be able to address those type things. And by the way, the seller always has the right to say no.
Mhm.
You can ask, and they can say no.
And sometimes you don't even have to ask. Sometimes they get the report and they're like, oh, I didn't know that was a problem. And I want to provide a good product for these people.
Best case scenario, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of psychology, associated with an inspection. People have lived in this home for a long, long time, and we all know we get comfortable in our homes, and we tend to let things go until we put it on the market, and then we handle all of the cosmetic stuff. I mean, one of the things Jackie loves to say about cosmetic stuff is, if you're going to do it, might as well do it and enjoy it.
Oh yeah, I've had so many clients say, man, there was that spot on the ceiling for 15 years. I looked at it. I wish I would have done that 15 years ago.
Yeah,
So
or
wait, what's
even
the saying? If you're gonna do it,
you might as well enjoy it while you're living there versus waiting and doing it for someone else.
right? That's yes, absolutely. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, flooring. Oh, I wish we had done, this LVP flooring, 5 years ago or 10 years ago.
Right.
They come in and they do it, usually at our suggestion. Listen, let's just do LVP. Everybody's going LVP. Let's do something that everybody, will love. It's neutral and it'll work. And you could pick a carpet that no one likes, but everyone's liking a hardwood look LVP that's pretty much industry. And we literally, for our clients, started a company to where we could do LVP for them, at pretty much our cost, just as a service, to make their home. Number one, it sells for more money, and we can get it to them for a better cost. So then what they can.
And I know this has nothing to do with inspections, but it also brings up a point, like get in touch with your realtor when you think about moving, which might be a year or 2 years ahead of time, so we can advise you.
Right.
So you do get to enjoy those floors.
Absolutely.
Or the color of the walls, or
yeah.
But as far as what to ask for, it's a great question. It really, talking to the listing agent will help inform you on that as well. If the listing agent tells you listen, we put it on a rock bottom price. They're not doing anything to this house. Which, by the way, this house in Hiawassee, that's exactly what the agent said. Now, that could be true, or it could be, negotiating before the negotiation starts. You don't know until you ask.
Right.
And in this case, we're probably going to come out of this with, listen, leave some furniture in this mountain. It's more like a mountain chalet. It's not a house. More like a chalet. It's
Or maybe
big.
even almost a castle.
It's kind of castle-like, the thing is massive.
We have to get some pictures of this.
Oh,
when
yeah.
you're describing it.
We'd love to
Everyone's
share
gonna
that.
want to know what it looks like.
Yeah, if we get the deal done, we'd love to share those. And maybe
Absolutely.
a future thing we can talk about, unique homes or something.
Yeah, we'll come back to it for sure.
But this, this particular property, is very unique, and they're saying we're not doing anything. And now we found some pretty significant things that I think they thought these deck issues were cosmetic, and they're not. They're structural in nature, and I don't
Right.
think they know about them.
Yeah.
And so we'll find out. Maybe we'll have something for a future show to say, this is what happened in the Hiawassee house, negotiation.